And hello from the English Midlands. This is the scene at Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position, and very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Aston Villa facing Burnley.
Yeah, Derek, cracking atmosphere as usual here. That will lead to a nervy, energetic start. Frenetic, fast play to begin with before it all settles down. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, his ability on the ball is second to none. Just watch how close he keeps the ball to his feet. He lures defenders in, then quick turn of pace and he's away from you. Brilliant player.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
And this the initial 11 for Burnley.
Enjoy the match.
It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers, four across the midfield. Really important for the fullbacks to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
And they kick off here. Ollie Watkins. Barkley. And they are on the move again. Ben Mee. Ashley Westwood on the ball. How can he take them on and beat them? And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Over it comes. Just couldn't capitalise there. Ashley Barnes. And he takes it away. McNeil. A chance to whip it in. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Phil Bardsley. And clears his lines. Ezri Konsa. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Tarkowski. McGinn. No real conviction in the challenge. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Cash. Crossing possibilities. Well, it might still work out for them. And in the end, no damage done. Phil Bardsley. Goodmanson. He continues his run. Really getting stuck in defensively. What can they do from here? And crossing towards the far post. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a great ball into the danger area. And then he can hardly believe his luck as he loops the header back over the keeper for a lovely, lovely goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. The opening goal of the game then. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Brownhill. Barnes. Oh, surely! And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
Barkley. Ollie Watkins. Here's Grealish. And a long way out. Well, a respectable enough effort, but he couldn't extend their lead.
Given too much space, why not take the shot on? Good effort.
Brownhill. It's with Barnes. I must say, this looks promising. Well, they were possessing the ball well, but now they've lost it. Barnes. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Ashley Barnes. Effective looking pass. Teammates in the middle. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Barkley. Douglas Luiz. And Grealish. Oh, in with a chance! It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide. Well, he's been kicking and heading every ball in that technical area. They've been good up to now, but it's still fine margins.
Goodmanson. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Wood. He read the cross, but now must clatter it clear. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And that pass could be troublesome. Real chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
So the corner played into the box, and he's clear as lines. Firing it towards goal! Well, he failed to deliver that time. And a throw-in it's going to be. Barkley. No, not the best challenge. Brownhill. Ashley Barnes. Westwood. Westwood. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Must be! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And that will be a corner.
Well, it's a nervy affair out there on the pitch, it really is. But what about that on the touchline? Rather him than me.
Over it comes. Well, no end product. Johan Berg Goodmanson. Well, that ball looks promising. Delivered into the box. And I'm sure he would love to have that opportunity back. The first half here comes to an end. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And they kick off here. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. Barnes. Oh, surely. Here's Grealish. And a long way out. Well, a respectable enough effort, but he couldn't extend their lead.
Given too much space, why not take the shot on? Good.
Oh, in with a chance. had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Real chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And he's clear as lines. Firing it towards goal. Well, he failed to deliver that time. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Must be! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And that will be a corner. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Johan Berg Gudmundsson failed to keep hold of it. Trezeguet. Useful looking ball. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered.
Oh, he knows that could have been the game right there. You can see his frustration as well.
Westwood. Phil Bardsley. Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Teammates in the middle. Not away completely. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a terrible effort at clearing your lines, giving the ball away. And from there, they never recover, and the coach will be tearing his hair out.
So, a level contest, 1-1.
Goal for Burnley, number 10, Ashley Barnes.
Westwood. Josh Brownhill. It's with Barnes. Well, showing good vision. An attack full of promise. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Could be a chance to break here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And he's banged it against the woodwork with the header.
Well, we're talking inches. So close with his head.
Substitution for Burnley. Coming off the pitch, number 7, Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Coming onto the pitch, number 12, Robbie Brady.
And snuffing out the danger. Trezeguet. Douglas Luiz. It's a good-looking ball in behind. A lovely attempt. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Well, there to intercept. Promising sequence. Ashley Barnes. Oh, he's through here. Good defending to prevent the chance. And you don't want to lose possession there. Westwood to jump in front. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Derek, it's like the manager's scored. He's one of the players all of a sudden. Great stuff. Well, here's the goal again, and he's just been caught napping, hasn't he? Had his pocket picked and rightly punished. Schoolboy stuff.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Goal for Burnley. Number 12, Robbie Brady.
And space to exploit, maybe. And teammates to play it to. How to play it goes, he was under a bit of pressure.
Coming off the pitch.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now.
Coming onto the pitch, number 16, Dale Stevens.
Good pressure high up the pitch. And he might be in here. And oh, he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, what a chance for an equaliser, Derek. At this level, you don't get many chances, and that was one of them. The visitors are struggling with possession, really. But when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Being pressed hard. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Well, that ball looks promising. And Chris Wood. Stevens. Real chance. And off the crossbar with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Well, it's a decent effort. Sometimes you're taught by coaches to aim high over the goalkeeper. That time just hits the crossbar.
Westwood. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Great block. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Can he put it away? And still danger here. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Stevens. Westwood. Wood. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Throw-ins given.
For Burnley. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Ashley Barnes. Coming onto the pitch, number 19, Jay Rodriguez.
The players are using this energy from the crowd to drive them forward time after time to get back into this.
Well, not great defending. Gives it a go. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Over it comes. Good defending to prevent. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a dangerous set piece into the box. But then there's plenty to do from there. He's hit it so well, lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. Great strike.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
12, Robbie Brady.
This attack looks highly promising.
Coming off the pitch, number 10, Jack Grealish.
And space for him to cut in. Must be a one-on-one situation, and the goalkeeper prevails in the duel.
Advantage is always with the attacking player because he's got the ball. You've got to take the ball off him. He does a brilliant job on that occasion.
Robbie Brady. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and then through on goal. You never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest.
Rodriguez.
1 minute remaining. A chance to whip it in. Well, the keeper very decisive. Westwood. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Jay Rodriguez. And that will be all for this game. The referee blowing the whistle, and Aston Villa have to digest the taste of defeat.
Well, Derek, they were outfought today, and that's unforgivable. You don't mind being outplayed, and they surely were, but not to put up a fight, that's a scandal.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance this evening, Lee.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful. Real chance.
Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And scope for them to produce something exciting. Must be! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And that will be a corner. Teammates in the middle. Not away completely. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. And you don't want to lose possession there. Westwood to jump in front. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Well, not great defending. Gives it a go. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Over it comes. Good defending to prevent the chance. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.